Man, listen, back again. It's free game.
Peace, man.
Beloved, what's up?
Peace, man.
Man, what's cracking?
What's cracking lacking?
Shout out to that boy Mel.
All right, so this episode is about I see it been a trend going on with this women empowerment, independent women movement. It's like a trend. The latest person to step in there was CIARA. She put a song out talking about this for the girls getting money, this for the girls who don't need no man, this for the girls they plan their own trips, this for girls on a mission like me. I'm paraphrasing. So she got some backlash from it based on her situation currently. Well, currently, you know, she's married to Russell Wilson. He one of the highest paid running backs in the NFL.
Quarterback, man. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I said running back. One of the highest paid. Yeah, quarterback. For the Broncos, I said running back. Yeah, he one of the highest paid quarterbacks in the NFL. So she getting a lot of backlash based on her current relationship and the lifestyle she's living. So there's a lot of single women
All the single ladies
responded to her like, what are you talking about? So Tim,
yes, sir.
you brought it to my attention.
No, I ain't do that, man.
Yes, you did. I ain't know what was going on. Tim was like, man, you heard that song, that Ciara song? I was like, nah, what you talking about? She was like, there's a lot going on social media about it, on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
She getting a lot of different responses. So Tim, based off the snippet now, cause she didn't put out the whole song. Let me clarify. She didn't put out the whole song. So based on the snippet, what is your initial reaction to that little snippet that she put out?
You know, I be trying to look at things from the whole, from a broad perspective. I be trying to see, like, what we doing, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So initially when I seen it, I said, dang, you know, we just got sat back, you know, 100 more years. You know what I mean?
Right.
All the struggle and all the back and forth what we've been doing, trying to, you know, rebuild our community, man. And we still, you know, dividing the house by ourselves, like, ain't nobody else even controlling the situation anymore. It's just, the house just being divided. You know what I'm saying? So, I seen a few, I had a conversation with my daughter about it.
What'd she say?
You know, she's single, so of course, you know, that resonates with her. You see what I'm saying?
On what side of it though? Cause I got.
Yeah, she's single, so she resonates with the side where she feel like she an independent woman that do her own stuff and take care of her situation, cause it's just her.
Right.
And so I have to agree with her on that, but for somebody to be, you know, screaming and yelling that they are a single lady and plan their own trips and all that, and be living in a mansion up on one of the richest NFL players in the world, in a mansion with him, and you know, doing what you want to do at any given time, that ain't the same thing. Like, it's different.
Let me interject. Now she said, the lyrics was, "This is for the girls," Tim. I get it. She's singing it. She didn't say it's me, but she said this is for the girls. That's why I said it's kind of like she's trying to empower the independent single woman.
It's like
why we don't empower the married woman? Why we ain't empowering the woman overall? Like, why we got to single out the single girls or the single
and then it's a whole lot more women she left off, like, what about the women that are struggling? So
hold on, man. Let me let you in. Okay. Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? Like I heard the snippet too. Like y'all.
I see you little tail. I ain't bringing you on here.
Like the song sounds like she representing kind of women, but you ain't that no more. So like I'm just trying to figure out who you try. If you married, you know what I'm saying, you would think the song would be catered towards
head cut off.
You know what I'm saying? What it's like to get married or whatnot. You know what I mean? Like it's no different than when you got somebody who like, let's say a rapper. I'm gonna just use one thing. Let's just say a Young Jeezy or somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like if he telling you what the trapping was like, and to stop and stop trapping, that cool. But if he still telling you to sell bricks and he ain't done that in forever, that's when it become hypocritical. Even though you used to do it, but like if you done it and made it from it, you need to tell somebody how to get to where you at. Don't send and infiltrate, tell nobody to do something.
Send me a request
that you ain't even doing.
Okay, hold on. Responding to that Jeezy, I'm glad you said that. Nah.
Send me a request.
He was saying for a long time, trapper die. But people were saying, we gonna get back to Ciara, but you mentioned it. So, but they were saying he told his son to go to college. Like his son didn't.
He didn't tell his son to go to college. He
made his
son in an environment that would promote that type of lifestyle rather than he might have been writing about drugs and guns and killing and robbing and stealing, but he was also at home rearing his son up to be an intellectual. So he didn't. He wasn't just.
So that's the problem.
He was like living, you know what I mean?
It's true.
You got well.
Or what he went through.
Yeah. You
see, I ain't got I'm like with him. I ain't got no problem with you telling what you do. But like, I think people on Ciara here because the song you making, you wouldn't think you was married. So why you ain't making nothing for the women if they all gonna be single? Tell them how to get to be married. Mm-hmm. You empowering just being single but you been married she's been married for a while now, right?
Mm-hmm. She got 2 kids.
So I'm saying, so like, 3, right?
She got 2 kids from her husband, but she got one from so she got 2 kids from.
So now, if she would have made that song when she was dating him, it wouldn't have caused uproar like that. Because technically you was still single, but you've been married, like living a host of a life for a while. So that's why people are in the uproar about it, because you ain't living that, but you promoting and like it's the same thing. Like I was saying, what artists do all the time. The line, like at some point, man, but the fans, like, you know. So I see where they coming from. Like you married, talking about.
Yeah, you scared.
Yeah, you know what I mean. That ain't gonna fly. So that's why they on the net like that.
Okay, question again for both of y'all. Mm-hmm. All right, you an artist,
right?
Me and Tim, we fans of music,
right?
I'm kind of like an artist too.
You kind of artist too. He ready to battle you right now.
Right now.
Give him some
bars.
Okay, so let's go to cause you don't probably hear music in your back pocket. I'm being objective right now. You probably don't hear music in your back pocket for years. Probably, like you said, a lot of the songs that's about to drop on your album, it didn't come out till you was ready, till you got finished.
Right.
Okay. For a long time, she wasn't really doing nothing. But what if she going back to what she went through with her ex? What she went through with Future, when she was saying she was depressed and how things were going on. And then, breakups, they bring, sometimes you could kind of try to lift yourself up. If you go through a hard breakup, you want to lift yourself up, and that could be songs. So when I looked at it, I said, the timing of it is kind of crazy. But then I was like, I know how artists is. Then another question, I was like, well, did she write this song? Or is she writing it in the light of somebody else? Because you might write a song, man, like I said, you do music. That's why this question told you. You write music, but you might write a song about a friend or a homeboy.
Right.
Yeah, I remember when West Love came on here, she was like, I wrote this song, but I wrote it for my husband.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So what do you say to that?
Like you just said, like the whole subject, what she said, I wrote it for my husband. If she would have made a song, if she was saying this what I went through then, and the song was catered toward that.
Yeah, what I was saying, the timing was kind of when I looked at it, I had a question.
You could tell as an artist, that song, I ain't gonna say it because it's not judging her career, but she's not like, as far as R&B, she ain't at the top of the chart right now. That's a song to try to get her back, her way back. But the problem is like, it don't resonate with what you're doing now. You see what I'm saying? It's kind of like if I write a song now about struggling or growing up poor, when I write that song, when you hear the whole content of the song, the subject gonna let you know that that's what I went through then. I can't get on there talking about growing up living in the slums when I know I don't live there now. Because anybody that know me now, that's telling lies. Yeah, you come from that, but you talking about you write it as if you living it now. So people that's living it now ain't gonna respect that because you still lying. I come from it, but I don't live on West Street no more. So I can't sit here and write that and say it like, yeah, this is what I'm doing now, because that's telling a lie. So she kind of stretched the truth too, like, you might have went through that then, you should have put that in the song. This is what I went through then, they wouldn't have been on your neck. But you talking about that now, and you live like the hustle. It's been like that for like 10 years. So that's the problem with it.
So you feel like somebody else is, so you feel like for her to come out with this song, being in what position she's in is hypocritical based on her situation and circumstances. That's what you're saying.
I think it's hypocritical because as an artist you're supposed to paint a picture, but the picture you painting don't even match your lifestyle. There's nothing wrong with being creative, but you still got to keep reality in it. You ain't living, I mean, you're not a single woman no more. You got a great husband. You know what I'm saying? If anything, you would have been better off making a song like that, telling women to how, not telling them, but giving them guidance to how to get to the marriage. That's all the level in. Because you was like that, you married now. They would have took it more, the process would have been better. Okay, Ciara was single, she did it wrong, blah, blah, blah. She married now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to give you an example, like, let me see. Let me think of an artist. Let me think of a song that female love. You know the Kaya song? Not My Neck, My Back, the other one that they love when it come on? The Don't Trust No, you know what I'm saying? That song, the beat tight and all that, but the song resonates. It resonates with women so much. You know what I'm saying? Because
they in the club pointing at you.
For somebody, you know why it resonates so much? Because like, you know what I'm saying? Like she didn't have no man for so long. It's you can believe it. You see what I'm saying?
It's relatable.
A Beyonce couldn't make that song. You've been with Jay-Z forever. Even though you're a great artist, it's not gonna be realistic.
Hold on.
So I'm just saying, like, it gotta match.
Come back to you again, man. You brought up Beyonce. What about To the Left, To the Left?
Talking about
you must not know about me. You must not know about me.
Okay, hold on. But that's different. Hold on.
She said she irreplaceable. So
that ain't the same though to me. That song, she pretty much saying like, you trying to play me, but you must not know that I'm irreplaceable, and now I get rid of you.
She with Jay-Z, but she saying she trying to kick him out. Like,
but she ain't saying that she's single. She said that she made that song for a woman like, don't let nobody play you. Know who you is. That ain't the same as saying. But Ciara tried to do it as if she's single and like that ain't that. Beyonce never said she was single. She just saying before I let you play me, you try to play me, I'm irreplaceable. Yeah, so even if she writing it towards Jay-Z, she telling him in hindsight like, you can't get another Beyonce. So if you try to play me, you know what I'm saying, I'll replace you.
All right.
You know what I'm like, but I think and Ciara like shit though. I think that you wasn't gonna fool the fans today.
I'm about to tag Tim in a minute. I'm gonna bring up later single ladies and independent women. Now, independent women, that was Destiny Child, and single ladies was another song. But I'm about to bring Tim back in it for a second.
Alright.
The way that thought, man, on this.
Yeah, Neo so did Bando.
Yeah, Neo wrote that song. She saw it. That's why I was like, I was asking about who. It depends on where she wrote it, and if somebody wrote it for her, or if she's singing it in representation of somebody else, because you clearly that's not her lifestyle.
And the song could have resonated if she would have put it in a, like, one thing about being an artist, you gotta ask yourself, like, you got some artists fans that like that just, you got some artists that can just create it. They make, like, you take Outkast. Not saying I love Outkast, but when you take Outkast, they can create anything, and that's their niche. They can make anything jamming, no matter what subject you're talking about. That's their niche. So you gotta, every artist got their own niche. But like majority of songs, when they do resonate with you, they resonate with you because you can relate to the song. I don't care what artist you say, any song that's just like classic or like that, or even a female power song like that that's why them girls love it. So that song, it ain't gonna never die. Cause when she wrote it, it was really relatable. Because she was single and she was on that. I don't trust no dude. So when you hear that from a person that write that, it's relatable. Ciara problem is that's like Claire Huxtable writing a song like that, but you mad at Bill Cosby. You know what I'm saying? They not gonna believe, even if it's nice, they not gonna be like, okay, well, hold on, you live like the Joneses. That's why I say, like, don't ever try to fit in. If you gonna make a song like that, make it relatable first. Once the people can relate to it and it's real, they'll grab that. That's why Beyonce to the left. That's why that song was so popular. Cause every girl feel like that in some way. Hold on, you try to play me, I replace you. They feel like that. Beyonce ain't saying that she like that, but she telling Jay-Z in hindsight, you try that, I'll get rid of you. So women like, oh hell yeah, I relate to that because a dude try to play me, I'm gonna get rid of him. So the subject of the song was real. She just pretty much saying, if you tried it, this is what's gonna happen.
All right, Tim. You said you was talking about earlier how we took.
Yes, sir.
How we took so many steps back and divided the house. So earlier today, I got lessons on City Girls. They like, I'm FREE. They was like rapping it to me, like they on the whole independent woman thing. They talking about they bad. I got lessons on Meg Thee Stallion. And then you said, and the manager said something also. He just said she trying to use this song to get back on the charts. So coming from her, Tim, and you talk about, like, once again, the steps we taking back. Do you feel that they put more music out like this, or she could have put more music out like that? Because somebody said women running out of things to say, or they just following what everybody else saying to get the sales. Like, maybe this independent woman movement or this women empowerment movement is what's on the charts right now. You know, she ain't been active in the game for a long time. She been doing the mayor like thing. Is she using that to? You think she using that to kind of get herself back out there? That's my question to you, Tim.
Well, if that's what's if that's what's popping, then of course you're supposed to jump in, get in where you fit in.
So that's what's going on right now.
So she's riding the wave. She's trying to ride the wave.
Yeah, my thing is, like, I'm cool with women empowerment. You feel me? I got, I'm cool with the upliftment of the women. You know what I mean? But I'm more cool with family though. You feel me? So we gotta understand that through time, this ain't just happen through time.
Right.
It's been situation that been dividing our houses up and keeping our communities, you feel me, at odds. You know what I'm saying?
It's bigger than the music.
It's way bigger to me. You feel me? Now, if anybody else want to look at it as women empowerment, women uplifting women, I'm cool with that. I'm rocking with that. But on a grander scheme, you feel me? Well, and it ain't just her. It's a lot of people that's saying stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
Dudes, they degrading women and talking crazy. But the fact that you got people trying to build up the community, like you got people like, having conversations like we doing, saying stuff, trying to make the situation right or better. And you got people that's in a position of power, like we ain't really got no power like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So if you got people that's in a position of power that can easily come right behind you and say something opposite of what you was just saying, it'll tell the whole situation up. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, right now, we need to start uplifting that family, that, you know what I'm saying, that was situation that real. Just like the song I was just telling you, I was just listening to when I walked up here, when they said gold is real even if it's old gold, it's still real gold. You feel me? Even if the gold is old.
You gotta say that again. A lot of people that can go a lot over head.
So we always try to say like that's the old time. If gold was real back then,
Still real now.
it's still real now.
So gold ain't changed. It's the
Yeah,
time change.
it's just the time change. You feel me? So it's still gold. It's still real. The fact remains that we still fighting to eliminate the division within our household.
Yep.
We still fighting to keep, you know what I'm saying, a household together. So it ain't just, like I said, it ain't just her, she's just the topic. She trending right now. Everybody talking about her, and it's many people we could talk about that saying stuff that's stupid.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you the topic right now, you trending. Your song, well, it ain't even a song yet, it's just a snippet of the song.
Yeah, the song.
So imagine when the song come out, she probably go platinum the first day because everybody gonna want to hear it. You feel me? So I guess that's a good marketing scheme. You know what I mean? To get the house up in an uproar. But the fact that, like my baby was saying, for people like her that's single, yeah, I mean, yeah, hell yeah, you feel me about God. But then you married. You feel me? I'm gonna be a nigga, I'm gonna be hanging in the streets all day and then preaching positivity. Like I'm out here with this gun playing whatever.
Yep.
See,
You gotta practice what you preach.
so with me, when I even had to come, I had to step away from a certain lifestyle to be able to sit up here and have this conversation with y'all. Y'all usually wouldn't be able to have me on here.
Exactly. And
Exactly.
So I'm gonna rebuttal that because I gotta be objective here.
Yeah.
What do you say? Cause I'm pro family also, pro wife, kids, marriage, take care of family. What do you say to the female that says women are choosing to be single and independent to protect their peace and not go through some of the things they go through with the man, whether it's infidelity, verbal abuse, physical abuse. So based on what they've been through, they're choosing to go the independent route. As far as that, you know, the like you said, the one. And then we talk about it all the time, knucklehead daddies, that, you know, you grew up in a single parent household. We know a lot of people that grew up in a single parent household.
Right.
You didn't get here like that. It took two people to make you. But some women are saying, well, now these women tired of these dudes out here doing what they want to do. So now we pushing the independent woman envelope. So what do you say to that?
I'm talking to them. Okay.
Either one of y'all.
Well, go ahead, man.
I mean, I get it. I'm half on it because there's nothing wrong with working on yourself, you know what I'm saying? Like, but my thing is, if you're working on your piece, that's like me working on me for whatever reason.
Mm-hmm.
I don't got to sit here and say, I don't want no girlfriend because it's a waste of time. I don't got to degrade no woman for me to improve myself. That's a personal choice.
You know, remember I'm saying, for what they went through now with the man.
I'm finna get there. You know what I mean? Like, and then, like, my thing is, let's be for real, like, no matter, first of all, you can't control who you gonna meet. Let me throw that out there. Mm-hmm. You can say what you're working on all you want to. You don't know who you gonna meet tomorrow. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I get it. You went through with a bad man. I done had some bad women. It happened. But I feel like some women say that because it make them sound like they doing more than what they is, or like they don't want to admit that whatever they went through, so I ain't doing no more dudes, or they all trifling, or I ain't got time for no dude. No, you just ain't got time for that kind of dude. Mm-hmm. And then when people say holiday independent, like, it's backwards to me. You were saying holiday independent, but then you want help doing something. Like, just say that last guy hurt you. I ain't dealing with no more guys like that. Mm-hmm. Or working on myself. But when you throw the whole notion out here, I don't need no man for nothing, blah, 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 blah. It's like, what are you trying to prove? Cause everybody, you know what I'm saying, like, it's not about needing a man, but like, you don't gotta do all that to empower yourself and just work on yourself.
It's depending on what you doing in order to say that whether you need a man.
That's what I'm getting to.
At
So
some
like,
point in time, you gonna need a man. So I say things like, if you trying to protect your peace or find your peace, like I read a quote one time and it said that a ship ain't battle tested in calm waters. You feel me? You see what I'm saying? Like you ain't testing the ship in calm water. Like you can't find your peace in peace. You feel me? You need to find your peace in the midst of a storm. So
you have to. That's how you. Oh, that's deep.
Yeah, that's deep right there. So you can't find your peace in peace, cause then you really want to know what peace look like.
It's like in the basically what you were saying is like, I heard Pop say that one time. He was like, it's easy to be a soldier when there ain't no war.
Right.
So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? So like, and a lot of folks, we say just gender specific, like a lot of people when they say they're working on themselves and you got to drive with somebody, like a lot of times you go wrong because you say you're gonna work on your inner peace because somebody hurt you. You know what I'm saying? You should want to grow. Whether I got a lady up at night, I'm working on me every day. Now I'm open. I know what I would tolerate, what I won't tolerate. But I'm not walking around. See, I ain't got no girl. I ain't walking around saying, well, I'm gonna get the right girl sooner. I ain't thinking like that. Me working on me ain't got nothing to do with no homeboy, no girl. That's me every day. That's my personal goals. I'm gonna obtain whether I got somebody or I don't. But like, and a lot of stuff you go through, you have to go back. A lot of people scared to do this right here. Like hold the mirror up and look at themselves. Yeah. Because they don't want to tell the truth about whatever mistakes they made, so they try to bury it with, well, I'm just gonna protect my peace. Like, what about fixing, it ain't about fixing a relationship with the person that you broke up with, but what about fixing the errors you went wrong in? You gotta start there first. Yeah. You can't just bury it. It's like getting a wound on yourself and you don't heal it. It ain't, you can put a shirt over all day, still gonna get infected. Like fix your problem first before you even get to that. And I think some people say that's almost like a cliche. I think a lot of people say it because it sounds good. Mm-hmm. Just like I think why she made this song, because I think it's easy to reach. That was an easy subject to do.
Yeah, because there's a lot of people in that space. So
yeah, so like it's just like
tap into that.
For women right now, the thing that any girl can rap about, you'll get attention. If they rap a song from my language about fucking nigga, it'll grab anybody's attention. Or if you rap a song about, you know what I'm saying, being independent or ass shaking. For the dudes, if you rap any song,
that was the first part.
Yeah, what I'm saying. But you rap any song, a dude, as far as dudes right now. Any song about gang banging, it'll grab any jit from 18 to 30 attention. It don't matter what.
More than that.
I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm just saying. But it don't matter what set you rap about. You talking about gang, they want to hear. Yeah, because it's attainable. Because everybody want to follow that trend. It's trendy.
It's trendy. Right?
Jay, you said that
it's just trendy.
I had to agree with you, man. Cause Jermaine Dupri was talking about women rappers. And he was like, it's stripper music. It is. So they all rapping about stripper music. Like
they said the same thing.
Like they,
you the song. What about the song that the girl was saying? I don't cook, I don't clean. You feel me? What song that was? Like I don't do none of that. What? You know what I'm talking about?
And probably city girls.
Like, song that said she don't cook, she don't.
I don't know that to let her know, but I don't listen to like. None of that I don't listen to.
It was a popular song, like it was popular. It was like the girl was saying she don't cook, but she don't clean.
And they love them Megan Thee Stallion.
What the F you mean? Yeah. That gotta be like city girls are going really they in that Megan Thee Stallion. All of them in that same all of them in that same bunch.
It just show you know how far
that's what's coming out.
How far the mentality went off when you go from that to. Let me think of a woman that had great music. Look at Lauryn Hill. Lauryn Hill ain't never have to rap about that. It was big as ever.
Missy Elliott.
I'm just saying, it's possible. You know what I'm saying? Lauryn Hill ain't. Listen to Lauryn Hill. Lauryn Hill don't sound nothing like these women nowadays.
That's how.
Even another one like.
That's how Lauryn Hill got. You know what I mean? Put out the game because you know once you start sticking to the guidelines. Like your music don't sell.
Her music.
Don't you know?
She has conscious music, like.
They say, don't you know how many rappers that's called or consider themselves as conscious, that you don't even know who they is. You know what I'm saying? But because they say that if you even coming on saying anything that of value, if you say anything that has value,
don't want to hear
it.
For instance, and then you might not sing a shot, but they had to interview Big Gift. They'll ask him like about the Billboard thing. Like he was like, why Jay-Z made #1. I mean, and I mess with hoes, but we live in a world now where it's all about what don't matter. I mean, his money and Beyonce is more the majority reason they put him #1. Not nothing else as far as like tactics and impact and all that. But that made weight a whole lot on why they put him #1. So like we living in an era now where, and I hate to say this, but reality don't matter. It's almost like,
hate to say that?
Because I'm just saying a lot because the majority of people gonna look at it and they gonna disagree because a lot of people that been programmed and so robotic don't even know you're robotic. Everything that's real nowadays, they look at you like you weird. I don't drink and smoke. They look at you like, what you mean you don't drink and smoke? Like you must be. I'd be like, bro, like everybody in the world don't drink and smoke.
Yeah.
But it's just like it's a cliche. It's like if it ain't monkey see, monkey do. You the eyeball.
Yeah, you the clown.
From music to anything you go at, if you different and real different. That's why Andre say he put the music out so long. He said the music ain't. He never seen it be so trash. That's why I was telling somebody the other day, just not get off surgery. Like it's like the auto tune. How could you think that's creative? That's called biting. Okay, one person did it, but if everybody do it, that's like he got on a pair. What kind of shoes you got around? Some Adidas.
Come on, man.
If he don't listen, I'm saying, if you the only one sitting here with a pair of Adidas, alright, and you never seen one of Adidas, but I got the same Adidas he wears there, but I tell him, oh man, I ain't look at your feet. Yeah, I can wear Adidas. It's not about the shoe, but you gonna tell me I ain't look at your shoe and I got the same exact shoe you got, and I'm wearing it the same way you wearing it. But like what I'm saying, like, but we live in a world where monkey see, monkey do. It's what everybody do. That's why everybody holler gang now. That's why every girl is F-R-E. It's come on, bro. Like
what I was spelling again, spell it like.
You know what I'm saying?
R-E-E-F nigga free.
Yeah.
Real, I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
I don't agree with that premise you said on hold, but we'll have a whole.
No, I ain't saying that. I'm saying like that's part of the world.
It'll be a whole conversation. We ain't gonna have that conversation. We ain't gonna have that conversation.
We'll talk about that off the air.
Yeah, we'll talk about that off the air. But let's go. Do y'all feel like it's a notion that if a female got a man, she can't do something? Because you got a husband, you dependent in some shape or form.
Every human being on the planet is dependent.
You dependent on the husband. It's about in a relationship. So is it a premise that they can't do things independently if they're married? Because it's a lot of women that make their own money, that buy their own stuff, and they got husbands. You know, there's a lot of women that's, you know, I would say like Tim said, I'm with empowering women. There's a lot of women that's bossed up out here.
You can do it. I ain't saying you can't do it, but you gotta include, like, for instance, like my sister West Love. Like when you listen to someone who's like, what I'm saying is, you know she married. You see what I'm saying? When you hear some of the songs, like she include that. That's not wrong with what I see what Ciara was going with it, but you did it from a premise of as if you were a single lady yourself. It goes back to what I was just saying about, you know what I'm saying? You gotta make it be realistic. Like when people know it don't match, it don't matter how good the song, you're gonna lose that. Like people don't see her being married. There's nothing wrong with you being married, but you didn't mention single woman getting married. Nothing. You made it like as if you were still single, like before you met him with Future. You ain't in that lifestyle no more. The same reason why Jesus could drop an album about trapping now. It may sound good, but it ain't gonna grab how it grabbed when it first came out. Yeah. He married, got a family. Like it's not realistic. Now, if you say this is what I did in '96, when you start like that, then you could probably listen to it. Cause okay, he's telling us what he did in '96, but you can't tell us 20 years and 40 M's later you still on the block. I don't care how good to be there. You see what I'm saying? Now, anybody with a brain ain't gonna want to hear that. You gonna, even if you respect, you gonna, man, go on with that.
Yeah. Come on in, Ty.
So that was she went wrong at though.
I even went to I went to comparing songs.
Come on in, Ty. I know you.
Women in Power song. Remember Neo had that song, Independent Woman.
Yeah.
But he was using it in the form that the fact that you doing it, like she got her own, it's attractive to a man.
Right.
So when you go out and you looking for a woman, you looking for. He was saying, I'm looking for a woman that's business minded. She about her business. She handling things, before I get in there. So that you describe a strong woman that got something to bring to the table. But he was still uplifting the woman. But he was saying, nowadays this is what a man is attracted to.
Yeah.
What you got to say to that, Tim?
Remember the other song that was out? It was I think Jamie Foxx had this song. Man.
That's the remix.
Yeah.
I love her cause she got
Yeah.
That was a remix to the Neo song. Yeah.
Yeah, that was so.
I mean, Boosie Wade made a song like that by Independent Women.
They talking about that Ciara thing that they talking about with Ciara with that song top. But it's many ways that we can
spin it to a positive.
Yeah. You can approach that situation. Right, we just like right now. When I was talking to Destiny the other day about it, and me and her, she feel like she won the debate. She was telling people that she won, but I was just trying to see it from her eyes. You know what I'm saying? How you see that? Like I don't debate my equals. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else I teach. So. I was just trying to see how she was seeing it, and I understand, like, from her perspective where she was going with that. You know what I'm saying? She was really like explaining the difference. I guess in perspective, or how you can look at that song. Where she was saying. Most women get like you said. She was with what the nigga name was?
Future.
She was with Future, and they were saying how bad her situation was, and
the white one.
Somebody said that the song came that he got a song out saying that like they still be dealing with each other.
Yeah, somebody said Future.
Yeah, so
Future wild, man.
He taking jabs like.
Yeah.
And her Russell, when he got a chance, he taking jabs. But then I heard about that too. He came out with a song like they still.
Yeah, like they still communicating. So my thing is, well, I know they got a child together, so of course they're gonna have to. But for the most part, people got to be able to, understand what I continue to use it like that because I felt like that was a divisive. All those songs have potential to be divisive according to how you listen to it and play it. All of them have a way to be looked at as separating the house. You know what I mean? Or causing confusion in the house.
Yep.
But if we just sit back and really put like a whole lot of thought into it, I know there's some better songs we can come out with. Like that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, when Destiny Child came out with Independent Woman, when Jay started talking to her, he said, get your independent ass over here. Question. So yeah, you could start off, like I said, like the Neo song as independent, and then you meet somebody along the way. But somebody else on there was comparing it to the Single Ladies song that Beyonce came out with. But I was like, they must then listen to the lyrics of that song and just took the title of the song. Cause what she was saying is, if he liked it, then he should have put a ring on it. Yeah. Don't be mad. You see that he won. She's saying you had your chance. Now you see me. Yep. Now you see me talking to him. Now you mad. So yeah, that one. I believe that one was more empowering. Yeah. And then when you go to weddings, when it's time for them to throw they playing it. All the single ladies get in the front and catch it. So yeah. So I was like, when I heard that online, I said that's not a good example because what she's saying is you had your chance
And you blew it.
now you mad and I'm moving on. So she actually talking about moving on, still trying to meet that somebody. You see what I'm saying?
See, like she was well, Joe got a song like that. It called "You Drop Your Dime."
Somebody saying Joe?
Yeah, yeah, he got a song like that. So it's a lot of songs that's kind of like empowering. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, like a lot of songs, like this song that just came, well, the snippet. You ain't even heard the song yet, but the snippet been done got so much emotion. Like everybody talking about this song. Ain't like we the first one that started the conversation. Like it's everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Everybody got spills on how they feel about this song. So I was really just like trying to figure out like what angle. So I guess
Me too.
whenever the whole song come out, we can got that. But like I said, that's a good marketing scheme though. If that's all it was worth, she definitely gonna sell some records just by
They talk about it.
controversy. It's true.
Yeah, I'm interested to hear, like I said, where the inspiration come from. She gonna
the rest of the song.
She gonna have an interview. She gonna finish the song. She have an interview. Like I said, I'm interested to hear like what inspired you to go at this angle with your current situation right now. Your circumstances is the complete opposite right now.
Complete.
Unless you and Russell beefing on though. I mean, it's trouble. It's something we don't know about.
Sometimes
saying Russell Wilson ain't look good for the Broncos this year. Now you know what I'm saying? I'm saying you ready to, you know what I'm saying? You ready to change the football helmet? Like what's going on here? So I'm interested to see. Like I said, the timing of it. Like if it was after the future situation and you
been perfect.
You trying to empower yourself and you came out, but right now you married, 3 kids, 2 for your husband, big house he just signed a contract, and y'all on the red carpet with each other most of the time, looking like y'all happy. And now all of a sudden you talking about this for the lady who need no
I might
money.
get some shade from what Russ on.
I don't know. Like, that's what we saying. That's what I'm saying. Like
that boy Russ might need to get his situation together. Then he throwing the ball to the other team. That's probably why that man was tired like that. They might be foaming around at the crib. The boy had a horrible season.
Might have the worst one he had.
Yeah.
And then she dropped this.
Then she come back behind you and drop an album like a song like this right here. So. Yeah, he might be turmoil at the crib, man.
The trouble in the wild.
Some trouble in the mansion. So ain't no telling what we don't know.
Yep.
So let me ask y'all, is it somebody said earlier? It's a overreaction. I was asking. Somebody said like it's an overreaction. It's just a song. It's just music.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You ain't never overreaction, man. You done played that song or rehearsed that song 1,000 times. So
And you recorded.
Yeah, and you recorded it. So.
I'm talking about from the fans now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So you can't possibly say that that's an overreaction because, well, it ain't just a song. Like it's some meaning in that song. Like I always say, like you don't do nothing without no type of motive. Yeah. Ain't nothing you do when you get up every day just for nothing.
Everything you put some thought into it.
Yeah, man. You had to. In order for that, either you knew that song right now, a lot of people is protecting their peace and self-loving themselves and being independent. And I ain't cleaning up no house. I ain't cooking. I ain't cleaning. And all that for you, that was a good spot to jump in the game back in on that and venture back on that conversation. Cause other than that, like what you wouldn't have came out here with, you could have came out here with happily being married or something.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like happily married with 3 children or whatever you got going on. So why nobody ain't dropping nothing like that? You know what I'm saying? Everybody talking about the independence.
That's what I'm saying, like,
you know, man. Like what the world?
That's what I said. Like, when did you have to downgrade somebody to lift somebody else up?
Ain't no downgrade on a man. You feel me? That still ain't no downgrade on no man, though. That's her saying. That's them saying.
Who said that?
Ain't no downgrade to the man.
All right, but you say that, Tim. But let me ask both of y'all a question. You Russell Wilson, and your wife come out with this song. Your wife, my wife, they come out with a song. They artists, and they come out with something like this. What are you thinking as a man? Like, you know what you do in your household. You put down, you take care of your family. You try to do the things a husband's supposed to do to the best of your ability. And y'all in a good place. Yeah. Feel like what we see. They in a good place, and she come out with this song. What's your mind frame? Like, what do you say to her?
That's my statement. Like, what was you thinking about? Did somebody write that? Is this? You got something going on that I need to know about? Are you happy?
Yeah,
something like, I want to know. Like, are you just making a song, or do you mean what you saying?
At that point, you gotta ask.
Because you putting this out to the world.
Mm-hmm.
So therefore, the world gonna see it a certain.
Speculate.
That's right. The world gonna see it a certain kind of way. So I need to know, like, do I need to treat this like one of the other songs that's out, or do I need to be concerning myself with what's going on with the song that you playing? You feel me?
Yeah. What you say? That you the husband.
Yeah, we got to have a conversation about that.
Why did you drop this song?
Cause I just want to know. Now, if I'm there when you made it and wrote it, but I'm still gonna know where that comes from. Like, it's music, but it's like, you know what I mean? Like, did you pre-think about that before you put it out, or how the world gonna perceive it as a couple?
You a married man, right? Mm-hmm. And then you a rapper too, right? And so you got a song talking about my side piece.
Yeah, the girl should have a problem with that. Now, if I said my side piece back in the day, alright, don't remember this.
You still
bad.
You saying like this is going on right now.
I don't care if you talk about back in the day. They don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear the women. They don't want to hear you bring up nobody from your past. Right. What you still thinking about her or something?
Oh, you even say something?
You got feelings?
Like I be doing this.
Yeah, don't put fire like that on. Don't do that, bro.
You the one said
it. So I be doing this little thing with my wife, right? Sometimes like when I go to the gym, I be taking out my ring because I done broke broke my main ring about 3 or 4 times, so I had to go get them little silicone things, but I take it off.
Right.
And I be like, I guess I don't feel like being married today. You feel me? And I say a lot of them so she can hear, right? She said,
"Nigga crazy as hell." Yeah, they gonna be married tomorrow either.
You feel me? So when I put the ring on, like when I come back, cause I don't sleep with no ring on, so I take it off every night. So when I put it on, I be like, I guess I'll go ahead and be married today. You know what I mean? Just saying little slick stuff like that. But yeah, she be like looking crazy, like what you saying? What's that? You feel me? So how you can make a song and say like I'm single, or
especially when
I'm
you're married,
promoting single lifestyle, and you married.
Or if you make a song, a rap song, you in a full relationship, you married, and you talk about how you don't need a woman.
Yeah.
Like how you, I don't solo, I don't need no woman. I'm a bachelor. They got the
whole bachelor crew.
They got the independent woman movement. You come out with the bachelor movement, like old G when you talking about here bachelor. But you But you got a whole why? But you talking about how much you enjoy being a bachelor? Like,
yeah, I ain't gonna do that. One, whoever the girl, she ain't gonna go for it. And two, I ain't gonna myself in the fire like that.
That's the fire.
Now I will. Now I give you a credit on that. Jay good at including Beyonce and whatever he rap about. See how his subject matter changed up? He mentioned Beyonce in all the songs that you know that he talking about her. Like, you don't hear him talking about what he was talking about on Hard Not Life. He ain't talking about girls. You hear that now, he might have TT.
Ain't no more big pimping. Ain't no more big pimping, spinning cheese. Ain't no more that.
Yeah, so I think with Meg, well, not Meg, of course.
Yeah, go ahead.
Bedroom.
Yeah, in any situation, right? And for you to, you know what I'm saying, come out with a song like that, yo, you have to really be really thinking about that before. Like, I wonder what if you writing, if you just in the lab and you just writing, you got to really be thinking to yourself, like, I wonder what
I had to do it.
Mr. Hussein gonna be
We gotta check with her first.
if I put this out.
Yeah.
Like, it be stuff that you might want to type on your social media. You be like, hey, you think I should put this?
Yeah.
What you think about this?
Yeah.
And I say that before I share something that I know that's gonna cause some confusion.
You said mouthful before you go on that social media. Is this disrespectful?
Yeah.
Is
What you think about this?
like this out of pocket, out of line?
And you should have know what I'm saying, if that's your